Winner! Just in time. Welcome back to the channel. I'm DJ Djiweb here with my co-host today.
Only one of us.
Only one.
Only me. Only one co-host.
Only one co-host. GFunkRetro in the house. So where's Dr. Flyfisher? Where's James at?
Has to be something very important if we're
That's
not
true.
including him.
That's true. So he's got some personal matters. He's okay. He's just got some personal things going on today. So Warren and I are taking over the show, but we got a good show planned for you guys. Lots of good stuff to talk about. But yeah, how's your week been since you've been back from vacation?
Nice, and well, to get back into the grind. Actually,
Yeah.
I had because we had that week in the middle of July. I had to push a bunch of stuff till when I came back, and I had to finish up
Right.
a bunch of work and do a little bit of travel, go over to the west side and back, but finished it up yesterday. So
Nice. You see the grandbaby when you're over there?
no, I didn't get to see him. It was all work related.
I got you.
Yeah.
Next time.
Okay.
Next time. Yeah, I feel you on that. Work this week. I came back to a hot mess, as it were. Just like I'm like, what am I? And what? Okay, let's get after it. Like, I mean, what can you do? Like, one foot in front of the other. You know what I mean?
It is amazing how the world, keeps going after we're not when we're not working. How do they, how's it going? But you come back, you got to fix a bunch of stuff.
It's interesting. I was on a flight one time with our operations manager, and my operations manager, my district manager. This is when I was store manager at the time. There was like 13 store managers, all of our top producing people. Like, the plane was filled with all like my region, my area. And I looked at my operations manager. I'm like, man, if this plane goes down, our company is screwed. And he looks at me and he goes, Ian, everybody's replaceable. You're not that important. And I'm like, whoa, all right. So it's funny because ever since then, it's just in my mind, everyone's replaceable. I'm like, it's true.
Yeah.
Anyways, hey, behind you, your car's about to fall, my guy.
Every time. Good thing that we have these weekly.
Weekly check-ins. You might want to need a pin attack or something.
There are tacks and nails all up and down this.
Oh, really? Hey, how's your elbow doing?
It's that one bottom corner that doesn't like to stay.
How's your elbow doing?
It's so. I did go in. I went to the local. What do we call it?
Veterinarian.
Emergency care, whatever.
Yeah.
And it was a real nice guy. A PA came out. He spotted it from across the room. He's like, I know exactly what that is. He's like, I'm not gonna have you come in here. And he's like, just put some pressure on it and
Pop it?
take some. No, he said don't. He says if I pop it, there's a chance that we could introduce infection, but because it's not infected, don't touch it. Just, he said, so religiously. He's like, put a sleeve on it, and he's like, but do it religiously, like keep it on there and take some ibuprofen to try to reduce the swelling.
Reason why I mention it is because I went to Ninja on Thursday and I hit my elbow so hard, and I don't know if you can even see it's bruised, but it's like that funny bone spot, like right there.
Right.
Oh,
Right.
it hurts. Hey, BJ Customs is in the house. What's up, brother? I see you. Hey, I'm looking forward to seeing your submission. What's up? You haven't submitted yet. So
we have till August 31st.
That's right, end of the month. So actually, this would be a good transition to give a bit of an update if you want. You want to do that, bro?
On the custom Weber
contest.
Brothers Diecast competition.
Yeah. Here, let me bring you so we can have a little bit of a discussion. Have you next to me? Here we go. All right, so here we go. We got the Weber Brothers custom competition. So Many of you know about it. We've been talking about it. We've posted about it, and things are rolling, man. Warren, I'm pumped about some of the customs that we've seen.
So
Some of the
last time we
submissions.
talked
Yeah.
at the reunion about this, I mean,
Yeah.
we talking about this, but we had got a couple submissions. So are
Right.
you saying that we've got a substantial amount?
We've got a fair amount now. That does not, don't get discouraged, because the number one, the judges. This isn't a hey, get all your followers to come vote. I don't care about your followers' opinions on customs. I don't care about how many subscribers you've got or how many followers you've got. You could have 1, you could have 10, right? You could have 5 million, and you could either win or lose this competition based off of the judges. So it's going to be judged, and every judge has their own opinions and has their own flavor. And what I like to see, what you like to see, what Lee likes to see, what Tony and Carmen like to see, what Fireball Tim likes to see, what Tony Ya likes to see. There's a lot of judges here, and what we're going to do is going to be a points based off of creativity, based off of paint.
Yeah. Even the Weber brothers differ in certain opinions on things.
That's very true. That's very true. I mean, anyone that's watched the show knows that there's always some debate in the cards that we get and or don't get. You know what I mean? So, long story short is keep submitting. We've got a fair amount of submissions. It's very encouraging to see. Remember, every single submission for this contest goes into the Diecast Heroes magazine. So, Warren, I know you mentioned throwing up a custom just so you can make it in the magazine. That's 100% allowed. We're gonna let you do that. We're not gonna judge your card, but we're gonna put it in the magazine. And in fact, my daughter's thinking about throwing one in the mix too. And I was like, hey, do it, babes. Like, that'll be awesome.
Yeah, I just want to be forever remembered. When somebody picks up that catalog.
Yeah.
Down the road, and it's like, what, like this one.
Yeah, so let me tell you some countries that we have represented in this custom contest, all right? You ready for this? Countries. So we have America, of course.
That's right. This is global.
That's right.
Right.
Okay, so Indonesia.
Okay. Whoa.
Yep. We got Poland.
Wow.
Yep. We got Texas, my guy in Texas. Shout out to Mark Carey in Texas. I see you, boy.
Its own country.
Yeah. Larry in what's MA? Massachusetts? No, that's MS.
Maine?
Maybe? In Maine, yeah, okay. Maine. So Andre, if you can hear me, you need to reply with your address, your Instagram. Like, all he did was send me a bunch of pictures. They look sweet, but I need a little bit more context, brother. So I replied back to you. Let's see. Hold on.
It could go into the magazine as a anonymous, I guess.
Well, but I feel like we got to get approval. You know what I mean? But not really, because by them submitting, I put it in the notes saying that if you submit, then it's going into the magazine. Yep.
You give us permission.
Another from Indonesia. We got another from Indonesia. Blaine. Let's see where Blaine's from. Blaine's from PA. Let's see. John, my boy John over here. He's from Indonesia. Okay. We got some good representation from Indonesia. We got LA. LA in the house. I'll give you a couple more. I'm just kind of trying to jump to some of scroll to some of these. Brazil is represented. That's the one I showed you with the 2 decos. And then we'll do one more. South Africa. So,
wow.
So pretty cool representation. Of course, we have a handful in the U.S. as well, but we may be paying a pretty penny out of our pocket to ship some of these prizes. But it'll be definitely be worth it. So, pretty cool.
Yes, we're gonna have to do the international global rate.
Yeah, the global rate. So, but speaking of prizes, so I mean, last week we went through the my original exclusives, and we got those. So shout out to Jason for
Pins,
that.
yeah.
We got Fireball Tim's signed sketch, which is phenomenal. I mean, you can't even put a price tag on that. We got your submissions for the prizes, and then we got shout out to Greenlight Collectibles. They got theirs shipped out as well. And I know of 2 more packages that were shipped out this week. So pretty pumped on the packages and the prizes that are here. Oh, you pick up a green light?
I did pick up a green light. This is a sneak peek of the finds of the week.
Finds of the week. Well, hey,
yeah,
we're just about there. So again, Weber Brothers. Warren, why don't you tell them how they can figure out more specifics about the diecast competition?
So you just have to email 3 to 5 pics to DJ
Iweb Hot Wheel. DJ Iweb Hot Wheel. So let's make it a little bit more simple, brother. So if you go to my Instagram, DJ Iweb, and it's right here in the. Hold on, let me transition. You ready? 3, 2, boom, right there. Okay, so it's right here. DJ Iweb. Okay, so go to my Instagram, and if you click the link in my bio, it'll get you there.
Okay.
So. Okay, green light. I'm really intrigued here. I'm really intrigued here to see what those finds of the week are. But without further ado, we can't do finds of the week without.
Roll it.
We should remake this with you. You out there hunting and finding them.
That's right. I am
This week,
out there.
I was trying. You got to give me credit. I was trying.
So if you look at the price there,
$7.99. All right.
$7.99, very affordable, and I'm not sure. So I've never seen this casting before, and so I decided to get it.
Sick.
VW.
Yo, that one looks really fun to customize. To be honest.
Yeah. You put some bigger wheels on that, or I don't know. I mean, some of these come, a lot of cars come, awesome, and you're like, what can I do to make that better?
Yeah.
With this one, I've never seen the VW double cab. It's called the 1969 Volkswagen Type 2 double cab pickup.
Interesting.
But they didn't say anything about the tow truck part. So,
yeah.
But that one will go up probably next to the toe jams over there.
Again, big shout out to Greenlight. They're a core sponsor for our custom contest, and first people to ship us out some prizes. And I think they got a new CEO as of recently. So shout out to you. I don't remember who he is, but pretty sweet.
Shout out to the new guy.
Shout out to the new boss that approved it. You know what I mean?
I'm sure he okayed it. Yeah, he just stamped it. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm new. Do it. Weber Brothers. He's heard of us. So.
That's
all right. We got Dr. Fly Fisher.
Actually found at the Hobby Lobby in Wenatchee, Washington. So
Wenatchee.
Shout out to Wenatchee.
Nice. We got Dr. Fly Fisher and Anthony Ya, 2 of our judges, in the chat.
Nice.
So what's up, boys? What's up?
Took a break from the turf.
Yeah. Awesome. So finds of the week. So you found that one in Wenatchee.
That was my first find of the week. The other finds of the week, I'm gonna transition here to
ship it around. Oh, a super right off the bat. I see it.
Watch it.
You can't deny that Spectra paint.
No. So on Thursday I was out and about doing my I was actually out and about doing my thrifting, looking for some what's in the bag stuff, which that's coming later. So all these shout outs. But next to it there's a Dollar General or Dollar Store, Dollar Tree.
Dollar Tree, yeah.
And I look and there's a bunch of Hot Wheels already up, and I look over and the guy's like, the kid, he actually had been working there for 3 days, I found out, and there was 2 boxes, and he hadn't opened them yet, and I asked him, I was like, hey, could you open one of these? And And he's like, sure, I can do that. And so he opened it up, and he's like, you can just, you know, you can just watch me put them up or whatever. So he was putting them up, and this one came up, and I recognized it as the Gulf, and also
Potential super.
a potential super.
Right.
And then the super came up
Right after it.
right after.
Yeah.
Well, not right after, but
Huh.
a couple cars later.
Phenomenal.
And that one is hard to not just jump on.
Man, it looks so good.
Yeah,
I mean
really
the
nice.
wheels.
That was
I would have rather not bright orange wheels. I would have rather some kind of like gold like the bottom. But I'm not mad overall.
no. So, um, so he had, so he put that one up, and then it was pretty full. So there wasn't much room to put up more cars, and so I asked him. I was like, "Well, this other box," I was like, "Can you open that up?" And he's like, "Well, I can't open it up because there's no more room, and we can't put it up if there's no more room." So I was like, uh, "Well, what happens if I buy the whole box?" I was like, I asked him, I was like, "What's your return policy?" I didn't know what was in there, and I was like, "But if there's another super, I could just return the other 71
Yeah.
cars or
Yeah.
whatever." I mean, maybe there's some other cool cars, and
Right.
so I didn't want to spend 70 just or whatever it was. So I went and asked this other lady who was down the aisle, and I said, "Hey, there's a box over here of Hot Wheels. Is there?" I was like, "What's your return policy?" You know, she's like, "Oh," she's like, "No, you can open it up." She's like, "We could just tape it if
Nice.
if we don't get them all up." I'm like, "Oh, well, that's brilliant. You're a brilliant lady." So,
Who'd have
so I
thunk?
went
Just
back
tape it when you're
over.
done.
So I went back over, and I told the kid. So this is when I found out, he's only been working there 3 days, and I was like, she said you could open this up for me, and I could look at it. And so he did. But if I back up about 2 minutes, um, another fellow collector who I'd met a couple months ago named Ray
Hmm.
showed up,
Uh oh.
and he was looking. He was kind of looking, and and actually I so the empty box that this came in the H case.
Yeah.
I was like, "Can I have that box?" And so he gave it to me. This is the kid. And I pull out a couple cars, and I showed him that one. He's like, "You found that one?" I was like, "Yeah, like literally like 30 seconds ago."
Dang.
And he's
He's
like,
kicking himself for
"Whoa."
not being here 2 minutes earlier.
Exactly. So we kind of caught up a little bit. He's the one that told me about if you go to different Safeways, um,
Yeah.
you can find cars there, and which I already knew, but so he was happy that I found it. And then when I started looking in the other box, I was looking in the top, and I was like, I don't see it. And then I flipped it over, and because he didn't open the bottom of the box, he'd only cut the top. I had to use my keys to open the bottom of the box,
Innovation.
and boom,
You had two of
another
them?
one, another one came up.
Where is it?
I secretly put it in my box, and I'm still looking and looking. Then Ray comes over, and he's like, "Ooh," it was like, "Is there more in there?" He's like kind of looking at it, and I, I took this one out, the second one that I found, and I gave it to him. I was like, "Here you go," and
Wow.
he's like, "Is that your super?" I'm like, "No, that's the second one, and it's yours. You
Dang.
can have that one. You can have that one." He's
That's
like,
awesome.
"Really?" He's like, "Wow, that's so nice of you." I'm like, "I know, I'm the greatest guy in the world, but I mean, I don't need to. It's cool to, spread the wealth. Let,
Well,
I guess I was having kind of a flashback. That's something that you would do, James would do. I mean, uh, most good guys would do that. I'm not a hero or nothing. It's just, hey, I found one, you found one. We both got lucky because we were both then trying to determine uh, if they put a they don't always put a treasure hunt in every box. You know, some boxes, which this is the regular treasure hunt that comes
Right.
out.
Right.
So the fact that we found two back to back supers in back to back cases in the same store, or yeah,
It's
I mean,
wild.
if you do the math, I mean it.
So I mean,
Uh,
we've had times where we open 10, 20 cases, nothing,
right.
right? So that, yeah, you're right, to have two is pretty wild. So when you post it, when you sent us that picture, and I was like, dang, like I got to go hit mine. I hit mine up. So mine, they get their truck on Thursdays, and I go in there and it's not out, and there's always new people in there, literally every week, like new people. So anyways, I said, hey, did your truck show up? She's like, I don't know, I'm new. Or she's like, yeah, it did, but I'm new. Don't ask me anything. I'm like, okay. And then she's like, go talk to Stacy or whatever her name was. So I walk like 3 aisles down, and I see someone that looks like they know what they're doing. I'm like, hey, Stacy, and she goes, who wants to know? I was like, well, probably your new hire, a couple rows down, but
Who wants to know?
but I heard your truck came in. Did the Hot Wheels come in? And she goes, yes, but it's in the back. Why don't you come back in the morning? I'm like, no problem. I'll be back in the morning. Then I got pulled into work. Remember, I said it's been busy, so I couldn't show up till Saturday morning. And there, sure enough, it was at least 2 boxes that were put out, and everything was gone through. So missed
Yeah.
it. I missed it.
Yeah, I had immediately. As soon as I found these and I was leaving the store, I did a quick text over to our friend Tina
Yep.
and her store, which is on the other side of Spokane,
Uh huh.
because I was in the valley. And I said, "Did we get any Hot Wheels?" And she said, "Yes, some came," but she didn't. She didn't like save them for me or anything. Like when I got there, they were all out, and luckily, I was unlike your where you live. I was able to find these two.
Nice.
So these are the regular treasure hunts that come in that case, and so I got those two, and I found out that Tina comes in at like because she wasn't there. She comes in at like 2 in the morning to do freight because they don't have a freight guy
Wow.
or a freight person. So the manager is coming in early. So every time I go over there, she's already gone. But and then on the way home, I found this one at the Dollar Tree by my house. So I found one. So yesterday or Thursday was a good day. I found 5 treasure hunts
Well, it's about striking while the
all
iron's
together.
hot. You know what I mean? Like when cars are coming, you got to go.
You
Uh,
got to go. Yeah.
James and I got a story about it was the Smiths, the market, or not marketplace, just Smiths in general were getting cars. It was like they're transitioning from fall to Christmas, and so it was a 4-sided shipper, and we pulled total probably like 16 Batmobiles, 1966 Batmobile Supers. 16, like we friggin' cleaned up. I think at one store I found like 6. It was wild. And that's what I traded to get my 1995 Camaro Hunt, which is like the unicorn. You can't find it. And some guy traded me 6 Batmobiles. Now, at the time, right when they came out, they were going for like 125 a pop. So I traded them while they were hot. Now you could probably get it for like $35 or so. So
Yeah.
it was like, and it's funny because when he did the trade, he said the one stipulation: don't tell anybody about this. That's what he said. Just don't tell anybody about this. And I was like, all right. And then here I have a YouTube, and I'm telling everybody.
Now the millions and millions of people
Millions.
know.
Oh, it looks like he's in the chat too. He's super pissed. He's like, how could you tell
uh,
that story? Hey, sorry,
and
bro.
you all the
Yeah,
angry faces.
yeah, buyer beware. So, awesome. Well, great find.
Right.
I hunted. I didn't find anything good though. So I mean, it kind of is what it is. And finds of the week, I didn't get any finds, but we did have, if you recall, we did have the Lamborghini go up for sale. Oh,
Yes.
let
At
me
a super price point. Yeah.
let me make me a little smaller here. Hang tight. I was trying to like get innovative here. Oh, now we got Jaylee girls here. All right, try this out. Boom. Where is the brother?
There we go.
and minimize. There we go. All right. So we got the Lamborghini. So I picked this one up. Did you pick this one up?
I did. I was able to pick up one. Yeah.
I got one too. Pretty easy to pick up. Now here's my question. So, this Elite 64 series that they're doing, they're going pretty gung ho on like we have crammed in a whole bunch of extra goodies into this Elite 64. These are worth it. These are awesome. So if you're cramming in more details into these and they're only $20, why are the other ones $30? You know what I mean?
That's a great question. So they have like, is it like magnetic? Is that how they are holding like the wing comes off and the
Yeah. So here's a good picture. Sorry, trying to keep you up here. So we got the bumper comes off. You have the wing comes off. You have the back glass over the engine comes off. But I mean, they are packing this thing full of details. From the windows, the real riders, the body, the tailpipes coming out the back. I'm a big Lamborghini guy. I love Lamborghini. The Aventador. Actually, I wonder if it shows the dash. I don't think it does on this one. But the dashboard mimics a jet engine, the way that it works. So
Really?
So it's not your typical dashboard with like 0 to whatever. It looks like a freaking jet engine cockpit on the dash.
Wow.
So
That's
I picked
yeah,
this one up.
so
I don't know when it's gonna ship, but I got one.
we're all in the waiting game now. But yeah, I mean, you wish they could all be. I don't know. They could probably put. Honestly, they could probably put 50 or 8. I mean, I'm not suggesting this, but what people want, sometimes people pay more, to get. I mean, Greenlight has, this one was only $8, and this one has a lot of detail. But yeah, I guess it just is what it is. You just people want it, and people pay for it.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. There is the new, what is it called? I don't know what the line's called, but it's like the bigger scale Hot Wheels that they're putting out at Target. Have you seen those? They got the Corvette and the Lamborghini so far.
The 1/24th scale.
1/24th. So,
Yeah. Not a fan.
so well, if you find the Lamborghini, pick it up for me. I'm looking for that just because I'm a Lamborghini guy. But I agree, I'm a 1/64th kind of guy. But I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm not mad at them trying to venture. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
if it works,
Oh, is that a Corvette? I got
you pick them both up.
like these 1/24 scale that I don't know. I was holding them, and then I was like, you know what? I don't like them, so they're going in the donation pile. But if I do find one, I'll get you one.
My what I think is interesting is that when you buy it, it comes with a Protecto from Target. I've never seen them do that before.
Like, do they have them like by the checkout where they put them in, or like I didn't?
It's in the back,
I've seen a couple. It's
Like-
in the back.
like where the toys are.
The Protectos.
It's already in the Protecto. Like you buy
Oh,
it,
it's already in a Protecto.
you buy it off the peg, boop, in a Protecto.
Oh wow. Okay.
So, yeah. Wait, what is this? What's in the bag? Hyped for this segment. Hyped for this segment. I'm always hyped for it.
Baby.
All right, so for those of you that are new to the show, What's in the Bag is a staple segment where GFunkRetro has gone out and gone thrifting, Value Village, or what are some of the other thrift shops? Goodwill. Down here we have DI, Deseret Industries. So,
Salvation Army sometimes.
Okay.
Donate.
So you can go in the back and they put a bunch of diecast vehicles into a bag for sale. What's in the bag? You never know what you're gonna get. Is it good? Is it bad? I mean, you can kind of get a glimpse of it. So what you got for us today, G Funk?
We don't have a price point. I must have ripped it off or something, but usually it's about $4 or $5,
Okay.
or $5 or $6.
Oh, combi, I
Um,
see.
oh, you already saw the sneak peek, little combi. James James is not here to. Dr. Flyfish is not here to take credit for that one. Oh, we got it. We got it in the JD. Fits right in the
John
JD.
Deere. You getting some good John Deere stuff.
Got a little collection going on in the back there.
You still got the
Yeah,
toolbox back there? That was my
right
favorite. There
there.
it is.
There it is.
Previous polls.
Previous pulls, look, I got the little. There we go.
Nice.
Dad, is that a Blippi car?
It looks like Blippy.
Oh yeah, it says Blippi.
Look at that. We got Catwoman. Got a JD.
John Deere trailer. Ooh, you can make a mash truck out of that one.
At a what? This one?
Yeah.
Oh, a mash truck. I get it. That's a deep pool. Got a little crazy 6-wheeler.
Interesting.
Couple nice,
What
nice little
is that?
things.
Is that an Acura behind the yellow Jeep? What is that?
Looks like a painted. Someone did some customizing on that. It's a Renault Sport RS, actually.
Nice.
But there we go. We got some JD in the collection. A little Hello Kitty.
The combi is honestly, it's a lot of fun to customize. Especially when you start chopping. Are you to the point where you're gonna start chopping things up, or are you not there yet?
Like with the saw that special saw that you have.
Well, I mean, I've done it for years. I did it just with the little circle blade on a Dremel and just like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So I guess that's the next level. I was actually trying to find one of those those little jeweler saws or whatever you call them.
Yeah.
They're not easy to find. At least
Amazon, bro, like $15.
I'm gonna have to go there. That's probably the last place that I haven't looked. I was trying to find one locally.
Yeah, I feel that. I feel
Harbor
that.
Freight and some other places, but yeah, that's probably going to be the next. That's my next. I have cut a couple things, but mostly plastic. When I did the Thunder Roller, I did some. I was trying to keep the bottom, what is it, the transmission tunnel, or whatever, the exhaust. I was trying to keep that.
Yeah.
And I had to cut that, or try to cut that in the top and get in between there. But
Nice.
it wasn't as clean or as easy as I would have liked.
I mean, it takes time and effort. I was thinking back to some of the first customs that I've built, and actually, even it's ironic because I was just thinking about this because last October, if you're like, hey, are you guys gonna come back out to next year's show? I probably would have been like, probably not. Like, probably not. But there's something about when I went back out there and I got bit with that customizing bug. Like, hey, I want to do something bigger and better. I was inspired, and now we're going to this show with 1, 2, 3 brand new pieces. 2 of them have never been seen. I'm bringing the Wonka Mobile, which, by the way, today I spent about an hour trying to not necessarily automate the lights, but wire the lights to where I don't, because before, honestly, I just kind of taped the lights to the wires, hid it in the casting, and you couldn't see it. I'm trying to make it a little bit more smoother, and I learned that skill of, the lights and the on-off switch, etc. So, anyways, point is, you just can kind of keep growing and having fun in this hobby,
Yeah, seems like there's always something that you see somebody that did something and you're like, that is way cool, and then you want to incorporate it into your own, or you see something. I mean, even someone today just posted a Thunder Roller that looked like that Transformer, Optimus Prime. They had it in those color. You did see that?
Yep.
And I was like, wow, And then like yesterday, there's a guy in the Pacific Northwest Facebook group who sold a Thunder Roller to somebody, and it's one that I don't have. It's like a pink and a white one, and I'm like, oh, I wish I could have that one, you know. And but yeah, there's always something, and it's like going to the next level.
Yeah.
So it's always evolving.
Always evolving, always keeping us on our toes. And
I mean, look at this six-wheeler. I mean, that something has to be done with that. I mean, that's just sick, you know.
What parts of that casting are metal? Is it the yellow is metal?
Only, well, I'm not even sure that part is metal.
Or just the base?
Not even the base is metal. The whole thing is pretty much plastic. But, you know, that someone thought about that, and like, that is crazy. That's got to be, you know, something that's got to be, I got to trick that out somehow, you know.
There we go.
So,
yeah, I feel that. Well, I'm looking forward to the convention, and I mean, I don't think I'll have enough time, honestly, to enter the VW category, but that's all right. That's all right. Works crazy, hopefully, but probably not. I mean, it takes me a couple months to finish a custom, just because I can work on it 15 minutes or half hour here or there, you know.
Right. Yeah. Well, you know, a craftsman, you know, he's got to have, you know, everybody takes their time on their skills, you know, and you're already next level. So it's, when you put something out, you know, you got to put it out to the 10th degree. So
yeah, my man.
But me, I can just do a wheel swap because I'm still in the beginners category. So
yeah. Well, I think that, and that's the thing. That's the thing too, is, you know, you end up getting to a point, because I can make a custom in, you know, a day. You know, take it apart, throw new wheels on it, you know, something. But those ones that you want something that when you set it down, people are like, whoa, like, and there's something about that. You know, the last competition, when I pulled out Dad's car, right, and James was recording it, and I take it out and I set it down, and then I step away, and instantly, you know, like 6, 7, 9 customizers come, or people that were there, I don't know if they're customizers, you know, come right up to it. Hey, there we go.
There's a top shelf there for you.
Nice. Made it home safe, huh?
Made it home safe. Put it in its proper space. That's the birthday custom that I got. So nice. Thank you very much. But,
yes, sir. The two that are finished. No. I'm bringing 3. The Wonka Mobile, another one, and then another one that I'm like 80% done. I think those ones are going to be some showstoppers, where it makes you double take and like, whoa, let me look at that.
Yeah.
That's the plan. Showstoppers.
Good.
Don't say it.
Keep that secret. We only have another maybe about 2 months until
2 months. 2 months. Yep.
So
pretty.
Yeah, we gotta get ready. Get those ready. So
awesome. Well, it's been a good show. Appreciate you sharing your finds of the week and what's in the bag. This time next week we should have some more donations for the custom contest for the winnings, so we'll walk through that. We should also have a handful of cars from Mattel, because we got the Lamborghini, we got the San Diego Comic-Con. What else are we waiting for? The selections? It's the selections? Cowabunga, we're waiting for that, but we're gonna wait a long time for that. Well, we got a handful. We're waiting for. So
they're coming.
Yep. Cool. Well, I think that's all I got. Did you want to say anything? My special co-host that jumped in here? No? She don't have nothing to say. She's just along for the ride. That's all right.
Speechless.
Yeah. All right. So until next time, I'm DJ Djiweb.